So I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to start a new section in the prime time because all we ever do is reread articles and that's it. But I feel like there's more that we could be doing. And so something I've been really wanting to do just lately is I want to be able to have like a news section. And so this is the first news section, which is here's a brand new thing coming out by Ocaml. This is going to help get you smarter, know what's happening, and at the same time, you get to enjoy TJ, me, or just me, or maybe we'll get Melky or some other people. Who knows what
Ooh,
happens? Yeah,
nice.
I know. We'll get a whole crew of people doing the news together. So today, we're talking about announcing Ocaml WASM organization. Now, I'm not sure what it means to announce an organization, but to me, this means that I forgot to place a marker, and Flip is going to be very upset at me. Hold on right now. Marker Ocaml. Gets WASM.
Flip is gonna be
Start.
so happy.
Dude, he's gonna be so happy. I gotta turn off alerts. Dude, I'm just doing a great job right now. Just doing a
Flip is
great
gonna
job.
be so happy with this. Keep this in, honestly.
Yeah.
People love to see how happy Flip is gonna be in the video. Flip, if this isn't in the video, we're gonna be upset.
No, the people, what they really like is when I go, "Hey, Flip, can you take that out?" And then he doesn't take it out. Hey, your editor's real good.
Literally caught in 4K. Like, Flip, what's going on, buddy?
Every time, I swear. Most unreliable. All right, anyways.
He does great on my videos, though. Just saying.
Is this true, Flip? Do we need a little come to prime talk? All right, so anyways, the Primetime News channel, we are now announcing the Ocaml WASM organization.
We should mention too, Prime. If you have news that you think should get announced, probably submit it to the subreddit.
That's a great point. If you go to reddit.com or the Primetime React, or actually the Primegen React, boom, you get it.
He doesn't know.
I don't even know.
Doesn't know the link.
I don't know the link. My browser fills it in. Okay, that's all it is. But real talk, actually, I'm actually super excited about this because if we can get Leptos in Ocaml, endgame. People are done. People are done. You can't.
Game over.
Game over. Because I understand why Rust probably won't get it, but Ocaml, it could win. High chance.
Yeah.
All right, we are happy to announce the creation of the Ocaml WASM GitHub organization, which will work towards WebAssembly WASM support for Ocaml. And so when they have a GitHub organization, does that mean they're actually putting people on it, or that they just literally created a GitHub organization, which I have a few. And I'm not.
It's not like when you were gonna do the parsers.
Front-end masters really needed me to work on some courses. Okay, I got distracted.
No, there's some stuff actually inside. I'm pretty sure. We'll read some more and confirm, but I think there's some actual work going on.
The goal of this organization is to enable users to build high-performance and secure applications for WASM platform using the Ocaml programming language and platform tools.
Dang.
I know. This sounds
I guess
great.
we won't be able to use HTMX.
But HTMX claims that they pair greatly with a functional language.
They said secure, so I think we're just out of luck.
Oh yeah, secure, classic, non-secure HTMX. WASM is a binary instruction format designed as a portable compilation target for programming languages, enabling deployment on the web for client and server applications. It provides a sandbox execution environment, which also makes it attractive for both blockchain technology.
Blockchains.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been to becauseblockchain.com, but if you haven't been, it's one of my favorite websites because you just link this in a tweet and that's all that shows up. So back in the heyday when everyone wanted to solve something with blockchain, you would just literally becauseblockchain.com and all it would show is just a big image because blockchain.
Smart.
I know, it's good. It works every time. And cloud deployment. For example, Fastly's compute at edge platform is based on WebAssembly. So it's like Wasmer.io, Fermion is based on it. There's quite a few things now that are really pushing hard on this whole WASM as a backend, which is kind of interesting.
Well, yeah, so you don't have to have JavaScript to be your edge compute. It makes sense.
Got him. The Ocaml WASM organization brings together the ongoing efforts at compiling Ocaml to WASM. So are you actually going to use this? Do you have any use for this, TJ?
Do I personally have any use for it? I'm interested in it, because there's already some ways that you can compile Ocaml to JavaScript, right?
Yeah.
But then it's still running JavaScript. So then, there's lots of I think, sorts of things where you would want to run whatever it's going to be, but with WASM instead of JS. Like I just saw, I think it might have even been linked here somewhere later. There's like a Game Boy emulator
Hmm.
written in Ocaml, but compiled to WASM. Or so you can like run that in your browser. Which like
Oh,
that's pretty cool. You
yeah,
know?
that would be pretty cool. I could like that.
So so I think there's not every website necessarily needs WASM, but I think for the ones that do, it would be cool to explore where that is. And maybe once it's easier to do and you can write it in other languages and the deployment story is good and right, like all the sorts of things that they're doing with extensions to WASM, maybe it'll make it more practical. Just like I wouldn't have wanted to build, I mean, I still technically don't, but like I wouldn't have wanted to build some of the things people do with JavaScript today that run in the browser 20 years ago, right? Like it wasn't ready then to do it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe there's something happening there for WASM too. So I don't know for me because I don't know anything about the browser, but WASM still seems cool. I guess the other thing is like WASM isn't just for the browser, right? There's
Yeah.
like there's talk for NeoVim, not anywhere like near completion, but like what if we could embed like a WASM runtime, or you could embed WASM runtimes into other things, and that'd be pretty cool because then you could just run OCaml on any of those platforms as well.
Yeah, it would definitely reduce some of the complexity of writing different languages to be able to run and stuff.
Hmm.
It'd be neat. I think one of the hard parts I have with just WASM, at least in its current state, is error handling.
Yep.
Error handling is always kind of a pain. I just find that you really truly can only rely on printf, and if you're doing printf
Mm.
in the browser with Rust, which Rust right now is like the premier WebAssembly item, it just feels like the cycles are really long trying to get it to the point where it needs to be. And so I'm not like in love with it right now. I'd love to
Yep.
see slightly better stuff. Hopefully one day. Hopefully
Yep.
one day. Alongside this effort, Terides. Oh, I missed this part. Ocaml Pro has been developing WASOCaml, an experimental compiler backend for Ocaml that targets WASM, starting from the Flamda. What? Now they're just making this is like Flevity 5. They're like literally making up words at this point. Intermediate representation of the OCaml compiler. OCaml Pro engineers have been contributing to the WASM GC working group to ensure that the GC and other extensions in WASM are amenable to target OCaml. Okay, that's
So
cool.
I do have, so the Flamda thing
That's not real.
is from, it's like a fork of the OCaml compiler focused on trying to make a bunch of performance improvements, and they have some like intermediate representation and some stuff, but it's like actively used, and I think it's the one that Jane Street does a bunch of stuff with. So it's kind of like they're working in this world that is like partially upstream, partially not. I don't know all the details, but anyways, that's kind of just the background for that.
Look at me just not even believing you. I just
Yeah, well,
refuse.
I'm aware that you don't believe me. That's fine. This is a public service announcement, it's not a Prime service announcement.
Yeah, the WASO Camel is now using Flamda as its intermediate representation. You're just like,
Don't
oh,
say
okay.
it like with a W. This isn't Rust. We don't say Fwamda. That's a Rust
Flamda.
kind of thing.
Alongside this effort, Terides has been working on implementing WASM of Ocaml, a toolchain to compile Ocaml to WebAssembly based on the battle-tested JS of Ocaml compiler. Both JS of Ocaml and WASM of Ocaml use Ocaml bytecode as the input and emit JavaScript and WASM respectively. Okay, that seems like a really big W right there. If you already have the bytecode, and I bet you bytecode, there's probably a lot of one-to-one stuff you can do with bytecode from Ocaml to WASM, but then there's probably a bunch of stuff that is fairly tricky.
Yeah.
So, seems pretty cool. I like that.
Hmm.
It is notable that these efforts started off jointly a few years ago with an exploration aimed at adding a WASM backend to Ocaml. At the time, it was clear that WASM did not have enough features to support Ocaml efficiently. With the implementation of several key WASM extensions in browser engines, the time is right for this effort. Okay, so that sounds cool. I do really
Yep.
like that Jane Street and these other there's more than one company putting money where their mouth is, making this into a better language. Because for me, that's the big
Yeah.
thing is that you want it to be able to move fast, but you also need just a lot of money going into open source for this to be successful. And it seems like it is.
Yeah. And it's cool that in general, a lot of these things are aimed at trying to find a way to get resolved sort of upstream, like in some way, whether that's like a definitive open source community, like with this organization, or like literally getting it merged into the compiler. So that seems cool.
Yeah, having WASM actually being on the WASM runtime GC group just to make sure it all
Hmm.
works out. I think that's a smart
Yep.
move. There exists other approaches to running Ocaml programs using WASM runtimes where the speed of generated code is less of a concern. For example, a relatively straightforward approach is to compile the Ocaml bytecode interpreter to WASM and interpret the bytecode programs. Ocaml, Run, WASM, and WASICaml are ports of the Ocaml bytecode interpreter to WASM. WASICaml furthermore has a compiler mode somewhat similar to WASM of Ocaml, but simpler, that parses bytecode executable and translates it into WASM. Okay, so I assume WASICaml is supposed to be something akin to WASI time.
Yeah,
That's
must
like
be. Yeah.
that's like, oh yeah,
So
you can run this instead of. Okay.
yeah, I don't know if you know, but there's basically like two primary compilation stories for OCaml. The first one is a compilation to bytecode, and then there's another one that compiles it to native, right? So they're basically saying like, oh, well, we'll take the bytecode compilation output,
Mm,
and then we'll try and almost run like an interpreter, right? Which is a pretty cool strategy, at least for those projects. That's pretty interesting.
okay. No, I like that. I like that plan. I also think it's pretty
Mhm.
cool that they have those two different ones. Does that mean OCaml can run in interpreted mode?
Yeah, you can compile it to like a byte. Well, I mean, I guess it depends what you mean, but you can compile it into bytecode, and then you basically run like an interpreter for the bytecode. Is my
Okay.
understanding.
There's some sort of
Yep.
OPAM installable that's like Camel Runner,
You just run like
Quizarts,
OCaml.
Hadarok, or
Yeah.
some Dune reference that I don't understand.
Yeah. You just got to get the Bene Gesserits to make sure that they do their use the voice, and then after, yeah.
The hard part is that all the things in Dune are really really hard to say, and so you really can only select a few things. No one
Yes.
knows even how to pronounce or how to spell Moab Deep correctly
No,
without
true.
looking it up. You know, it's
So
just
true.
yeah. Shia LaBeouf, like it's just not gonna work out.
Did you just say Shia LaBeouf?
Shia LaBeouf. All right, let's keep on going. WASM is an evolving standard. WASM 1.0 focuses on low-level support for compiling low-level languages such as C and C++. There are several extensions under development which aim to provide support for targeting high-level languages, including garbage collection, tail calls, stack switching, and threads. So this is incredible because that means Go is going to really be able to take off in this as well. In
I
particular,
think
the
so.
WASM development process is completely open and anyone can participate in the evolution of WASM. The Ocaml Pro engineers contributed one to the WASM GC extension with the help of the experimental Flamda, yeah right, to WASM compiler. Both
Fake
Ocaml
news.
Pro clearly and Taraid's engineers are actively involved with the WASM development process on multiple fronts. Having more than one approach to compiler Ocaml to WASM allows us to build comprehensive evidence and make informed arguments to influence the design of WASM extensions. In addition, a major implementation effort is the runtime system support for WASM compiled Ocaml code, which will be shared between the different Ocaml to WASM compilers.
Oh, nice.
Okay, and interesting. So this is really big. So I mean, I think we're kind of like on this precipice of WASM becoming a real thing. I still like I understand why JavaScript wins a lot of the edge arguments. Why
Hmm.
you want to run it in a lot of these things because you just have like they're able to set up a really high performance router written in a real language and then they just
Hmm.
call into V8 and have it just like load your code, which sucks, and then execute your code, which is awesome, and then tear down your VM. So you don't have to worry about memory. You largely don't worry about performance in the sense that you use Zod all over the place, and Zod can execute like 18 RPS per second by itself, right? Like it can, like that's it. That's as maximum as it can do
No
itself,
comment.
right? And so just like then you use Super JSON to encode and decode everything, which also by itself can only do like 30 RPS. So then you have like you're down to like 4 RPS, but since it's serverless and edge, you just don't care as much. And I think you can get away with a lot more because you can just have shitty
Right.
programming practices. But it allows for WASM to have the same effect and you get a better engine to do it because WASM can execute immediately, whereas JavaScript you still have to parse it. Even the bytecode, if you can pre-compile and just have bytecode, you still have to interpret the bytecode, and then V8's still going to keep track of all the jitting. It's going to create a whole bunch of memory
Yep.
around it. It's going to do a whole bunch of things. It will even jit some of your code as you run if you run a function more than 3 times. And so there is still
Right.
like a whole thing that could be just completely removed if you could just use WASM. So I think there's a lot to it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about it.
It's cool that they're working on, you know, not just making it good for OCaml, but they're trying to work on these extensions that I think, like you mentioned, making Go work
Yeah.
better for WASM is also a win.
Yeah.
Like that's also a win for sure. That's really cool.
Yeah, because I know back in the day, one of Go's big weaknesses for WASM was you had to ship like a megabyte and a half binary for garbage collection, and so like
Yeah.
that's you just kind of you're DOA by the time it even happens, and so
Yeah.
This seems like a win. Even though I don't like the idea of garbage collection in WASM, I think it still will just allow a bunch of languages to be successful.
Right. I mean, that's basically the thing, right? Is there are a lot of languages who have a garbage like collector, right? And they need something to collect the garbage when they're running in WASM land, right? So that makes
Please.
sense.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining us. Thanks for bringing this article to my attention. I appreciate it. Hey, the name?
The WASM gen?
There
I
you
don't know.
go.
Is that what?
Well, you're
Okay,
supposed to self-promote. This is your time to self-promote, TJ.
Nice.
Self-promote.
Flip Edits is my editor.
Oh,
Great
really?
job, Flip, on this video, I'm sure.